and the Dolphins, two teams that did not look very good. You had the Raiders to beat the Patriots on the East Coast, and that came to fruition. Great pick there. The Dolphins, on the other hand, I did have the Dolphins against the Colts, and they didn't show up at all. So that was troubling. And I can't take them this week because of that first week one performance. So I guess we're on the Patriots plus 1.5 on the road against Tonga Vailoa.
I think you're safe there. And you know what I liked? I liked seeing, for someone who didn't play in any preseason games, and basically was even just questionable to even play week one, we saw a nice little connection. I believe 6 completions between May and Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool. So I expect them to build on that. I expect the Hunter Henrys of the world to keep the defenses off, honest, but they still showed something even in defeat, which we predicted, but that was more of a function of the fact that the Raiders were playing on the East Coast. They always win on the East Coast. Give me the Patriots. What I'm saying is it had nothing to do with the Patriots being a worse team than the Raiders. Right. It had everything to do with the fact that that wasn't their week to win.
Right. Yeah. I think the Dolphins were minus 1.5. Now I'm showing they're minus 2.5. So that game, Patriots come to town. So that lets me know, hey, there was a lot of money on the Dolphins for that to move up to the minus 2.5.
Yeah, all right. Well, here's my take on that. I can't tell you how many times I saw that exact same thing within the same spread paradigm where I jumped exactly that way, and I would be wrong, because at the end of the day, the home team still isn't favored by a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
And so between the threes, people always talk about having, seats, between the 30s as being great. But when I say between the threes, I'm talking between, 2.5 inclusive to 2.5, including par. They're all the same thing. One team's got to win, and they're going to win by a field goal in the logic of any sports bettor. So the difference between being favored by 2.5 and being a 2.5-point dog is maybe 30 basis points on the VIG and nothing more.